All right, is it doing it? Hopefully it is. My first tutorial. Let's see how this goes. All right. So first, we want to put the video in that I'm going to use, which I just took with my phone. So this is a 4K. This video is about 11 seconds long. It's a 4K video, but we're only going to do 720 by 1280. We don't need 4 minutes. All we need is, I would just do 15 seconds just to be safe. And then we can bring the movie in, cut it down to that. It's obviously too big, and in order to do this, we're going to have to make it the size of the comp, and then Shift Command C to, let's just put movie footage. The reason we do that is because we have to do the camera track, and it won't track correctly if you don't put it into a pre-comp. First, let's just go in here, click create solid and camera. There we go. That's what we want. And then we're going to take that solid, we are going to scale it up till it is the size of the screen. We are going to turn it off. Then we go in here, draw a rough mask on this along the horizon line. Okay. We might have to make this a little wider, just in case it moves too much. Just safer that way. Alright, then we turn this back on and we have this. We're going to duplicate the footage, and we're going to put it below. Turn this off so that we can see what we're doing. We're going to change the track map to alpha. And then we are going to feather this out to about 50. Oh, maybe not that much. Maybe just 1. Yeah, 1. Alright. And that should follow along with the horizon. Yep, looks like it's following it. And now we can go into this, and we're going to take out that color. So just pick a spot of blue, and then let's turn the feathering up. See how it's going to make it a little blurry in the edges, and then just get rid of all that blue until it's all gone. Alright, we take that and we drop that into the background. Obviously it's too big. We'll make it the size, we'll scale it up slightly bigger than that, because it's got some kind of weird thing there. And it looks like the sign here, we need to put a mask around the sign as well, because as you can see through it, so that's not good. Alright, but this picture has to be 3D. First of all, you want to make it 3D and go back to the footage that has the tracker. Click on the tracker. Just find something in the background here and then create a null. We'll rename that background null. And then go into the position and copy it. Then go into the position of the background and paste it. Now you can use these arrows to move it into position where you want it, and it should follow along exactly with the background. And it is. Now we just have to do this little part right here, which was a mistake. I didn't realize that was gonna be cut off like that, but now it's just a little problem that we got to do. It's not that big of a deal. Go back into your camera tracking. You find a spot right here that's by that side and create a solid. Scale that solid up. You know, just big enough to where it will cover the whole side. Turn the eyeball off. Go into here and let's just start right here. Let's go move in a little bit, make it a little bit better. Just make a mask around that side. Like so. Then we're gonna have to take that, duplicate the movie footage again, bring it up underneath that solid, and do another alpha trackback. But you'll have to go into that movie footage and delete the color key. You can delete the camera stuff too if you want. It doesn't really need, you don't really need it anymore. Now see, you've got this purplish background. You can either turn this footage, color it to match this sky, or you can do the opposite and try to make that match this world. But since this is fantasy, I would suggest taking your main footage, which would be well, first let's make sure that we want to put in a curves effect. We want to add some red, try to match up the best we can. Take the green out a little bit and then add some blue. Make it more purpley. Looks more bluish than red. I think we'd take some more of that red back out of it. It should be pretty close. Yeah, there we go. That looks pretty good. And then it looks like these trees aren't really changing. So we'll copy that. Go back into this footage and paste it, and it adds that tint to them. Yeah, that adds that tint to those trees as well. That looks pretty good.